Good afternoon. Hello, everybody. I am here in the flesh, so to speak, on a different camera. So I feel like, I feel more like, at least for some of you, depending on the quality that you watch the stream in, this is what I look like. And what you have been seeing has been a cheap, discounted version of it, because that has been a cheap webcam. Now I'm actually running on my Sony camera. It's working, it's running, it's good. There shouldn't be a delay. It looks like there's a slight sound delay. Hang on. No, it looks good. Let me know if there's a sound delay. It just looks slower in OBS to me. It should not be. It should have a really high frame rate, so we don't know. I am not used to looking at myself in OBS. Anyway, it works. Fingers crossed it will last for 2 hours. I can't test it without actually streaming, so here we are. I guess I could set it up to just record something random, but that is not what I have done. So yeah, welcome to a broader setup. You can see more, I guess, maybe, of my background. I have maximized a little bit because like on the edges of my room, there's not really anything at the moment. There's just blank white walls and a blank white bed because I don't actually sleep in that bed. It's just for my cats. So it's like you're on widescreen. Well, I am, because the angle, or the width, what is it called in camera language, the width of the picture is wider than a camera, than a webcam. And I'm also a little bit further away. I have made a new setup, so you guys see me from a different angle, and I actually prefer this because now there's space for my second speaker on my desk. So win-win situation. All right, I don't have any particular plans today for the stream other than this is the first time I log in today. So I'm just gonna go through what I usually do when I log in for the first time during the day. No Diablo. No Diablo, because Diablo is expensive. I looked into it because I thought there's a fly in here. Can you please? I looked into it because it looks like a really cool game and it would be really nice to go down memory lane, but this month does have a lot of unexpected payouts. My car is at the mechanic at the moment, and I don't know how expensive it's gonna be. I don't know what exactly is wrong with it. I told you guys about what happened on one of the previous streams, that suddenly didn't want to accelerate. And that is a bit of an issue when you are on the highway. And it also is an issue when you live in the countryside and you want to go to the city to see your friends. So you have to use the highway. And if you can't, you're not very happy. So I'm getting it checked, and they're trying a few things. They thought they'd finished well, they thought they had found the problem and finished it, but then they called me today and said, well, no dice. Do I have time for a goblin? I might just make it for the goblin. Where is the goblin now? The goblin, because I don't have much time to get them out any longer. Where's the goblin? The goblin is an Orgrimmar. Of course it's an Orgrimmar. I can make it. We can make it. Hold the phone. I'm waiting for it to be 9 bounds. How many years do you reckon you have to wait? Because I went and I checked Diablo 2 Resurrected, because I thought, well, if I can't play Diablo 4, then at least I can play Diablo 2 on a stream, satisfy a little bit of those needs. Did I not make it? Is it gone already? It should be an Orgrimmar. Wait, what? No, it's not an Orgrimmar. It's in the Waking Shores. Ah! Nah, I won't make it to the Waking Shores. That is 100% sure. Do I have any character that's close to... Nope. 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 1 year. I'm hopeful. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If it went down to £9, I would most definitely also buy it. The thing is, because if you invest in a game that expensive, you need to play it a lot. You need to play it at least as much as you played WoW. And there just ain't enough hours in a day for that. You'll see die just as you land. I don't think I... Well, I certainly can't make it on an old world mount. Old world, that's sad calling it that. I don't think I can make it. Depends on where it spawns. Depends on where he is. It's been up for a minute. Might not have been up yet. Oh, the way up there. Okay. Okay, we're hopeful. Cross your fingers and your toes and your eyes and your knees and your elbows. Everything. I'm flying as fast as I can. I'm trying not. I'm so happy with the Slither Drake, by the way, because I don't get sick. I also removed some of the visual flying effects. Oh, he's up. He's up. He's not up until now. I can make it. I can make it. We can make it. We can make it, buddy. I should name my Slither Drake. We can make it. Where is he? Where is he? We made it! Guys, we made it. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for holding out hope and for crossing your knees and your eyes and your elbows and your... Right. So now is when the mount drops, right? Cause we begged for it so hard. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I'm so excited every time I glance to my left at my second screen where I have OBS running, and I see this amazing image, or this crisp webcam. That isn't a webcam, that's actually a camera. I was also a little bit thoughtful. Well, I wasn't... Yeah, thoughtful. I was thinking a lot about the fact that I hadn't really used this camera since I went to Japan. And I wanted to use it for something. Okay, okay, give it. No. I got agility, which I don't need. as a DK. Okay, I might... Depending on how many dungeons I do tonight, I might actually get to 1,000, but it could be neat to get it on stream. I've been doing so many dungeons this week. My score is getting up, and I've got 3 vaults, and it is great. And I feel very proactive, and I feel very happy that I am so invested in the game again. I kind of missed that. I was going to say, it's nice to see you in the HD. I can see freckles. Oh yes, I've got so many freckles. Especially this season. I had actually forgotten how many freckles I get. It's that they're barely there during winter, so I actually had thought to myself this winter, I have grown out of my freckles. I don't have freckles anymore. I'm too old for freckles. No, I'm not too old for freckles, because then came the sun. And it's funny because when I was younger, I had them a lot around my nose. And I still have them sort of under my eyes here. But then I also have a lot on the sides here, where I've never really had that many freckles before. They hibernate in the winter. I'm pretty sure they do. They sleep, they hide. They're not there. So I'm gonna be lazy and take this flight path. And what was it? Wait, hang on. I'm gonna utilize the fact that this guy's up here and repost my auction house stuff. These things are just not selling. I don't understand why nobody wants to buy my BOE. Please buy my BOE. I would like the gold, please. And then I've got a lot of stuff. All right, so not that one. If I want to get to 1,000 here, is the Dark Moon Fair still up? It is up. So is there anything I could do with that? Midsummer Festival is not up yet. Where is it? This is the end of it here. 21st. I cannot wait. And there's the boat bash. Ooh. Ooh. That has started. I've actually never done that. So I've actually never done that. That's so exciting. There's something in a while I haven't done before. Let me go to 1,000 needles. My nose and cheeks have freckles. And some migrated to a cluster. Doctor said it's fine. And not an unborn twin. Yeah. Yeah. It's the body and the skin can be really funny at times. I have I wouldn't say a mark, but I've got a patch of skin on sort of one shoulder blade crawling up to my shoulder here, like a little bit across my shoulder. Like a patch of just a slight darker skin than the rest of my skin. So it's like a nice sort of bronze dark patch. You can't really see it much in winter. I need to again, it's something that hibernates in winter and usually only appears in summer. We don't know why I have it. We have a theory. Because when I was a fetus, when I was unborn, let me just think a little bit. Where's 1,000 needles? It is in the Ratchet. It is in Kalimdor, isn't it? Yeah, that's Tanaris and 1,000 needles over here. So we want to go to Tanaris. So we want to go to the Caverns of Time. When I was yet unborn, when my mom was pregnant with me, my grandmother, my dad's mother, she told my mom that her baby would get beautiful skin if she ate a lot of carrots. So my mom ate a lot of carrots. And I don't think she ate enough carrots because there's only a patch of my skin. There is that's turned like a bronze color. The rest of my skin, no. What? Not playing the WoW Killer Diablo 4? It's too expensive, Sans. I am not famous enough to invest in it. So I really considered it because I would love to play that game. I would love to go back and feel the nostalgia. I used to play Diablo 2 Resurrection when I was about 10. In hindsight, that's probably not the game for 10-year-olds, but that's what my brother and my brother was 7. That's what we played during that age. And it would have been nice to go back, but it's so expensive. And as I was mentioning before, you have to really play a game like that. That's so expensive. You have to play it as much as I play WoW currently. And I can't. There's not enough hours. If I did that, I would probably sleep 4 hours every night. And that's just not enough for me. I would be the grumpiest girl on this planet if I did not get my 7 hours of sleep. Don't suppose a patch of sleep like a no, it is not. But it is sort of like a nice golden brown, so it would make sense if it was the carrots that did it. But it sounds a little bit unlikely. Not gonna lie, because Is it really? Did she really eat that many carrots? We don't really know. It could also just be a DNA pigmentation flaw. I've never actually disliked it, to be honest. I've actually always found it quite fascinating. It's really, really good. I've just been given a bill from my one bill from the mechanics, and I'm getting another one that's going to be at least 4 times as big. So I'm just, and I'm also saving up for a house. What is a girl to do? It's a new normal price for AAA titles. I mean, like AAA quality games. I was looking at Diablo 2 Resurrected. I could invest in that because that's cheaper. But then again. Okay, what are we doing here? We are reporting to Fizzle and Posig. I don't know what this is doing. Are you able to tan? If not, then nature gave you a pity tan. I think it did. Tanning takes a really long time for me. And so when I go out in the sun, if I seem a little bit red in places, it's because I can hardly look at the sun without getting a sunburn. So I have to use really high blocking. Another word. It's called factor in Danish. Well, I have to use sunscreen 50. Blockage 50. I don't know. At least for 30, and I actually have to reapply it every half an hour if I want to be safe. Every hour is just cutting it close. If not, I'll just get red, and then it'll peel off, and then I'll be white again, and then I'll get red, and we continue on and on and on. If I want to get a tan, it does take a while, and it's very little at the time. And then when I do get a tan, it's very light golden. I never get a real tan, and I kind of don't mind because it looks really odd on people with red hair. As you can see, my eyebrows are very very lightly colored. They are practically invisible, almost invisible, and if I get a tan, they are invisible. Not games that require AAA batteries. I was thinking. Factor 5. Oh, sorry, so it is called a factor. I thought it was called something else. What is a Tuskar doing here? This can't be usual. I was hoping to play some volleyball too. There's no beach here. Boat tour. Okay, we are taking the boat tour. You should draw them on if you get too tanned. I could. I've actually tried drawing them on in the past, usually if I've gone to a big party or something, and I've worn a bit more sort of heavy makeup than I usually wear. I've had to actually draw them, or at least give them a bit of color, and I just think it looks so weird. I'm not used to having darker eyebrows, so I think I look really serious when I draw them with a pencil or something. It's even if I just use a brown pencil and very sort of lightly, it's weird to me. I've never that's not true, actually. There was a very short time in my life where you say this once a party. When I wore heavy makeup, that was during high school, the last years of high school, and I was very sort of punkish, and I wore very heavy eyeliner. That was a lot of eyeliner. What does it actually want me to do? Create a small boat. Sail around Dragon Isles. Okay, so I have to create a small boat. Okay, I just need to complete the quest, yeah? Yeah, I just have to complete. Yeah, because you get sails and ropes and ship masts and whatnot. Hello, VJ. How are you doing? Welcome to a bonus stream. I really want to... Oh, what am I doing? I am bouncing the beach ball 10 times in a row. Okay, okay, we can do this. We can do this. Wait. This poor old DK in the middle of the ocean. Oh, no. In a desert, in heavy armor, is forced to bounce a beach ball. That has got to be so tough. Maybe I should just give her a bit of a... You know, dress her up in beachwear instead. That would be kind. That would be the kind of thing to do. No! It fell! New one then. Oh, I have to do it 10 times in a row. Okay, keep it inside the boat. Okay. Okay. No, 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 not that way. Not this way. No! 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 What if I'm on my mount? Does that count? It does. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. Cloud Serpent here is helping me. There we go. Make them extra thick green ones. Draw them on like... I think people in my office would stare if I were to do that. Yeah, so I wore pretty heavy eyeliner when I was in high school, but other than that, I've never really worn that heavy makeup. It's not well, in my mind, in my opinion, my face is it can't really tolerate that much makeup. It's my face and my shade of my skin and my hair. It doesn't do too well with heavy makeup. I make exceptions, of course, but I've worn lipstick only a couple of times in my life. I actually do want to start wearing lipstick a little bit more. Just to be fancy, just to be a little bit more feminine. But I've worn it a couple of times in my life, and both times I didn't like it because they dried out my lips. So I had to go to the bathroom all the time and apply chapstick and then more lipstick, and then half an hour would pass and I would have to apply chapstick and then lipstick again. And on we went. Advertise your Twitch. Right, AutumnGames. Instead of browse. Well, if people are already here, I don't really have to advertise my Twitch because they already found it, and I assume they read my name on here as well. What am I doing here? I am getting a keg of ale. All right, there we go. That was the second one. There's World Quest and 1,000 Needles. Never knew. There is now because of the 1,000 boat bash that has just begun today. And if you're still missing points towards your, that's the shop, towards your quarks, you can go and do these. If you built yourself a tiny little boat, you will get 100, I think, 100 points. I've never done this before. I never knew. I knew about it, but never did it. Okay, so now we gotta fish. No. Oh, I have a boat! I didn't realize. I was wondering why I was moving so fast. I actually used to love questing in 1,000 Needles. Not so much anymore because there's so much swimming involved. Here we go. Oh, I can do it again. Hawks is a lovely coloured birdie mount. It is a really nice colour. You can't be mad at that purple. Garbage fish. Oh, I like that. I like that you're fishing out garbage. There was a pick up garbage from the beach day for the school children yesterday. And I live in the countryside, and I doubt that there's a lot of trash. I fortunately don't see that much trash on the beaches here, so that's nice. There is one place though, but that is an area where the waves will hit it in such a way during a storm that it usually carries all the trash from elsewhere to that place. So there's all kinds of weird things. I went for a horse ride there with a friend a couple of weeks ago, and we found this massive, it looked like a full body suit, plastic suit thing against the rain, and it was just filled with stinky water. She was a champ. She picked it up and put it in her bag, and we rode home with it. I don't know if I would have done the same. But next time I'll definitely bring a backpack or something to pick up at least the glass, which is really not good for any wildlife out there. And if you go horse riding there as well, it can get pretty dangerous. It also is not good for human animals. All right, shipmast. No. Okay, well I have a boat now. Apparently I can't get off this boat. Boat day. This is fun. Yeah, I should use a boat on boat day now. It is even quite night elfy themed. Appropriate. I did the monthly 1,000 tendies in an hour. I'm a pro gamer. You've won. You've won at the game. Congratulations. What am I doing here? Party dynamite. Oh, I have to wait for this guy to respawn. I wouldn't let kids pick up anything on a UK beach. Why? Why not? Oh, because it's... Okay, I get it. Because it's not really good stuff on a UK beach, yeah. Somebody has to pick it up then. I remember we used to do that when I was in school too. We had one of those pick up trash from the beach days, and we would carry these bags, and then I think people that got most, like the highest amount of trash would get a prize or something. A lolly, not anything special. This fly will not leave me alone. Oh, there's another Frosty K. Hi, we're rare, you know. The government signed off on raw sewage being allowed into rivers, lakes, and the coast. That is something that's probably going to come back and bite them in the bum. Oh, I should remember to get something today. I should remember to get that bauble toy. Because I have saved up for something that I don't know what is. So if I jump down here, will I get on my boat? I will. Lovely. That bauble toy is easier to get. No, wait for me. Wait for me. No. Because of Pride Month, I believe it was. Now what? Now what? I completed them. Can I make my own boat then? Submarine tar. 20 submarine tar. I've got everything else but submarine tar. Submarine tar. Who's got some tar? Can I buy it, or do I have to kill off some goblins or something for it? We will find out. Excuse, does anyone sell tar? Tar? Anybody? Tar? No. Submarine tar. Hello? No. They're also unfriendly. I don't understand why. Does anybody know where I can buy tar? Do you have any tar? Engineering supplies. No. Schools still do that. My son's school just collected 300 kilos of trash from the nearby woods and beach. That is insane and so good. I approve. It's a good idea. It's a win-win situation because you don't have any tar either. It's a win-win situation because you get trash removed from the beach and the kids get fresh air. And they learn a lesson about the environment. Although I will say that a lot of grown-ups should have removed some more trash from the beaches because they did not learn. Thank you so much for the resub, Scorpro. That's 6 months. And you should have gotten yourself annual leave now. So congratulations on that. And still looking. That is completely fine. I appreciate even lookers. We can get the prismatic bauble. I think it's less than 250k for now. Yeah, I think it's just below. It's just below. And I mean, I am saving up. I don't know what I'm saving up for, but I'm saving up for gold cap in case the Brutus Ore comes around. But until it comes around, I can get a bauble. It is a win-win with exercise and cleaning nature. Who can get me to... Oh, you know what? I'm going to look up this tar situation. Let's see. Submarine tar. Submarine tar. With this new LAN cable, I can do so many things on my computer at the same time. Isn't it wonderful? And my stream won't die. Let's see. Submarine tar. Where to get... You have to fish it up from pools left behind by the submarine touring the bay. The pools disappear after a little bit. Okay. Okay, we shall go hunting for some tar. Let's go hunt the tar. We've got a boat. We've got a boat. So I should look for something that should be leaving patches. So that must be the submarine thing. Yeah, that looks like a submarine. And there should be some pools. I see some whirlwind thingamabobbers. That is a tar-covered fish. I wonder if... Yes, that works. That works. If I clean it, and then this pool should also give me some tar. And you know what? I love those going out to do societal tasks when I was in school, because you get so tired sitting in a classroom for 8 hours. I get really tired sitting in my office for 8 hours. You need to get up sometimes and get some fresh air. I like to walk to sort of the pier and just walk about the pier and then come back. Take 5 minutes. I don't smoke, so I can't take smoke breaks. Well, I can take smoke breaks, but I don't want to take smoke breaks. So I just take walkabout breaks. I won't take yours. I will take my own. I'm a nice person. It's all better to fish nights. I went for the first time in my life. I wish I could tell you I went fishing. I should actually go fishing. I went fishing for crabs last summer, which was really nice. I should go fishing more. I could do that, totally. Anyway, I went to the fish shop for the first time in my life to buy my own fish, to buy my own fresh fish. And it was awesome. And I got this delicious salmon and then some whitefish. I might be called pike in English. And I was making it yesterday, and I wondered what to do with it, if I should batter it up with something, or if I should fry it in like a garlicky soy sauce, or what to do. I ended up just frying it in butter and oil with salt and pepper, and it was great. Like fresh fish, you really don't need to add much. That one is yours. That one is yours. I will not take. I shall get my own patch, if any appears. Maybe I should just join them because the patches do disappear. Oh, well. Take a smoke break, but have an empty my shit. Yeah, could just bring one of my dad's pipes. He's been smoking the pipe since I was very little. Oh, well, not since I was little. He's always been smoking it since I've known him. And he used to have his little sort of in his office. That was his smoking room. He was never otherwise smoking in the house. But then there was one occasion where they were cleaning the walls and his shelves and his desk, and he was mortified at the amount of tar everywhere that he has not done it since. Now he goes outside. You have to add a whole different taste to fish. What do you mean you have to add a different taste? It depends on how fresh it is, in my opinion. If you buy, say, frozen salmon, or I'm gonna get a little bit dangerous, not gonna lie. If you buy sort of frozen salmon or something, you're often better off making it into something, unless it's a freshly frozen salmon, if that makes sense. I don't like fish. They all taste the same to me. Okay, well then it's a bit problematic. Hang on. Hang on. Am I... Okay, I need one more. I need one more. Your boat's bigger than mine, dude. That's good. That's fine. Alrighty, I can make my own boat now, I think. Yes. What is it gonna look like? Got the squawks. Allows rapid movement along the water surface. It's the same boat. All right, fine. So what it otherwise wanted me to do, I might as well. Is that an achievement? I might as well do the quest for it. What was it? What was it? Sail around the Dragon Isles. Is that an achievement? Because otherwise I won't. Sail around. No. What if I look up exploration, legacy, collections, world events, boat bash? No. Just no. There's nothing for the boat bash. You know what? I'm not gonna sail around the world then. I built my boat and I'm very proud. But that'll be it. I never knew what to do with fresh fish. Always ended up baking it in tinfoil with herbs and spices. That's good too. I like to also wrap it up in tinfoil with potentially, depending on the fish, a little bit of oil and then salt, pepper, lemon, and some herbs like dill. I've got fresh dill in my little herb garden now. My herb garden is thriving. herb garden. Everything is in pots because I'm renting this place, so I can't just go wild in the actual garden. So, but I've got all kinds of herbs. I have got parsley, big bush of parsley. I have got basil, which I recently bought, and it is thriving. That's going to be a big bush, and I'm looking forward to making my own pesto with that. Then I've got dill, which I got from a colleague. I got these little baby dills that I put outside in the pot. And then I've got some chives. I was about to say spring onions. That's not what I have. I've got chives. And then I have got rosemary and a thyme that is just growing completely out of proportions. It is very happy. It is sort of growing alongside the pot now. That thyme. And what else do I have? And then I've got, what is that called in English? That is called, you put it in béarnaise sauce. Google. Tarragon. Yes. Tarragon, which means I could potentially make some really good sauces. Here we go. Is one quarks. Thank you very much. Purple parrot. Favorite. That is a beautiful color. It looks sort of I've never played Splatoon, but it looks like the sort of the color scheme for Splatoon a little bit, with the blues or splash here and the green. Now comes the big dilemma, because what do I spend my tindies on? I do not have enough for both the Cindermane and the Royal Swarmer. So what does a girl do? Also, I've been saving this set, which I still think is really cool, but I might have to abandon it to freeze the Royal Swarmer, because it's magnificent. Fresh fish is the fish that looks at you. I think fish would be the only animal I would be able to hunt and kill. I don't think I would ever. I'm never going to be a hunter. I'm never going to be able to otherwise kill animals. The fish is just, if I go fishing, or if I ever go hunting, I want to only get what I need for myself, or if something I want to serve for my family. I would never just go ham. There are stories here where people have fished 200 fish, and I just don't understand. Unless you've got a fishing store, don't fish 200 fish. Just stop. Just get 5 and go home. Maybe 10 and put them in freezer, but 200. I like vanilla roasted fish with on it. To those of you who are not Danes, I would translate that as battered. It's like a flat fish. I wonder what that's called in English. A kind of a flounder. It's a small flounder. So battered flounder, which is fried, and then with remoulade, which is a kind of tartar sauce, I would say. It's tasty. It's really good. You can never go wrong with a battered roast with remoulade. I have mint growing in the garden. Oh, I've got mint too. I forgot the mint. The mint is just taking over. Don't ever plant your mint with anything else, because it's gonna devour and destroy. Along with assorted vegetables and fruits. Oh, that's nice. We've got a lot of fruit trees here. We've got these beautiful old apple trees and an old pear tree as well, which is so far it didn't do so well last year because there were ants all over it. So, but it's doing better now, and I hope we get a lot of pears. There's a lot of small pears on it at least, so I am hopeful. And we've got we've got plums, and we've got cherries. I don't know how many cherries we'll get though. We'll see. And then I've got 2 little tomato plants. The mounts. The mounts is cooler. The mounts are cooler, and I guess I could get this at a different point in time. There's also the dilemma of Bosworth. This is a very cute little other. The thing is, though, I think we can get it in Stormsong. I think I've got Exalted with Stormsong and BFA. So I want to go and see if, because it's not the same pet, of course, but it's almost identical to it. So I was thinking, because then I could leave this. No, I can't. Darn it. I can't leave this frozen. Okay, what I want to do first is I want to go see in Cultures. Let me just hang on. Hold the phone. Shadowlands, Battle for Azeroth, Storm's Wake neutral. I have not played this character in BFA. I have played my Demon Hunter in BFA. Also, I need to keep an eye on the time. I missed the Goblin in Orgrimmar. Oh well. What is Peniel in English? I think it's battered. It's battered. Could you hunt and kill a pistachio? I think the pistachio nut is technically already dead. And you could, you could try and go hunt for a pistachio plant, and I'm honored. Let me go have a look at it. Did I play this character or did I play my hunter? That's the question. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it's the same with you've got a beer battered cod, which is what you use for fish and chips. That is the right way. But it looks like place. Breaded for deep frying. Yeah, it's not. I guess some places do deep fry their place. Yeah, it is a place. You're right. A European place. So a battered and fried European place. Which is a fish and not an actual place. Why do I have a question mark here? What's this? No, I don't want Azerite for my Star Moss. I want to keep my Star Moss. Thank you very much. Time to cook for the kid. I'm off. Thank you so much for stopping by, Sons, and have a good dinner. Yeah, make sure to whip something up for us. That would be nice. I've actually got some leftovers of the fish from yesterday, which I'm gonna make with a bit of like a big salad. I gave in and I went and bought some cabbage after work today. I've been trying to make do with what I had because last time I went to buy cabbage, it was quite expensive. It was surprisingly expensive. But I just can't live without my cabbage. So there we go. So I bought some of that, and I've got some tomatoes and some beets and some beans. Who would sell me a little bee? We got a pair of bee wings. Oh yeah, I guess that is him. Except he's got this little spiky thing here. If I get... Can I calculate? If I get the queen, the royal swarmer, that's 800. plus the B. That's 600. That's 1400. Then I could freeze the cinder main. It's rude to point, I'm sorry. I think that's what I'm gonna do. If you come also cabbage souffle. Well, I'm not making cabbage souffle. Baked potato and beef is you can never go home. No, never go home. You can never go wrong with baked potatoes. I have grown to appreciate potatoes a lot more because I eat less of them. When I lived with my parents, we almost always had potatoes. We would have boiled potatoes and fried potatoes and oven-baked potatoes and mashed potatoes. And then once in a while, we would have rice or pasta. Now that I live by myself, I eat rice quite a lot. Then I eat like baked salads and quinoa. I don't eat that many potatoes. I kind of forget that they exist on occasion. And then when I do have them, I bought some baked potatoes for a steak I had on Friday. It's so tasty. It's so tasty. I have rediscovered potatoes. No, go. Freeze cinders. Get the tea mark you want. Next month might be terrible items. But I also want the swarmer. And I also now want Bosworth, because Bosworth has not got that weird spiky thing in Boober on his back. I want to check. I hate that they make these poses. I can't see this weapon at all. But I don't think there's anything else I want. This is kind of cool, but it's just kind of cool. And that is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. It will be the first month that I don't invest in these capes, actually. I've gotten the capes every single month up until this point. Can I live without this for an entire month? I think I can. Good. The swarmer has chains in his eyes. That is true. I have always disliked this fact, actually. There is another swarmer that you get in the Autumn Assault, that you raise it from an egg. You get it as an egg, and then you raise it to a baby, and you do pet battles with it, and then it grows up to be a mount. And then it's got these chains in its head. Like, and this one is even bleeding. Like, poor thing. And I can't help but think, well, if you raised it from a baby, you probably wouldn't cause it that much pain. It's maketh no senseth to me. Is a cool mount though. I guess it'll come back. Bliss does. It's just a transmog. Will I use it? The thing is, it can only be used by a priest, a mage, and a warlock. So when the time comes that I will make a night elf warlock in the next patch, I would use it. Until then, I can't. I wouldn't use it on a shadow priest. I don't plan on making a mage, so you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. So 8 plus 6 is 14. And fingers crossed that we get really, really bad stuff next month. Because then I can get this. And then I'm gonna replace it with the Cindermane. The Cindermane is frozen. If nothing else, I can get this for 1,000 or for 900 tokens next month. That is probably the only thing I can get then. Or I can keep it frozen. Alright. Let's go for the Royal Swarmer. And we also go for the little... You know what? You know what? I'm gonna save my tokens. Bosworth, you will come back. I'm gonna save my tokens, because what if there is something incredible next month for 600 tokens? I'm gonna save them. Hide. No, I want to favorite it. There we go. Look at him. Hey. Get another Grows mount. Check. How many mounts do I have at this point in time? All right, I still don't have enough to get the achievement. Still very far from 500. All right, we got that done. I'm gonna head back to Valdraken, and then I want to see what I'm missing for the weekly aiding the Accord. Protect the researchers under fire. Okay, we can do that. Buzzword might get rotated back into the mixed GX. Yeah, exactly. It's pets are fine, but pets I don't have them out and I don't use them as much as I use mounts, so I would prioritize the mounts. After 3 mounts this month, next month is gonna suck. But they're good. That's good. That's fine. It can be bad for all I care. People also go on summer holidays and whatnot from next month, so I think it's fine that they're actually not forcing people to be that much online during the summer. It's actually perfect now that I think about it. I'm gonna be working, so I'm not going anywhere, guys. Just letting you know that there will be a fair bit of streaming in summer, and I might go to Ireland or Scotland or England in September or October or August. Towards the end of summer, at least. It might be September, because I would like to avoid the crowds and avoid the stinking hot weather. An awesome convention. Oh, speaking of convention, I have decided that I'm probably not going to go to BlizzCon. I would actually really love to go. It has been kind of a goal of mine to go to the next BlizzCon. And now it's finally here. And it probably is going to be the con where the next expansion gets announced. Crystalline survey. Oh, that's just bonus objectives. There's a chest thingy here. Stolen stash. Is that up? Down? Can't be up. Must be down. Where? Where? Never mind that. Yes, so I really wanted to go, but I also realized that it's not the best idea to go to the US alone for the first time, to a convention alone for the first time, all alone, by myself, as a woman. Nothing. I mean, I'm a cautious being. Most likely, nothing will happen. But I don't want to take that chance. I don't want to take a chance on being super uncomfortable either. So, are they not on the fire at the moment? Are we good? We all good? Or should I start it? Or are you not on the fire? You're not on the fire at the moment. I shall go and take out a rare then. There's a lot of stuff up here at the moment. I wonder if there's anybody in the caverns at all on an afternoon like this. You can't take your cats to defend you. Yeah, it is a shame. I can't bring them with me. Oh god, it's fun. I would love to come. I would love to come and say hi to any of you who might be there and to buy some goods and to just take in that whole convention feeling and sharing my joy of WoW with other fellow WoW enthusiasts, but it's just a lot to to do by yourself for the first time. I mean, I went to Japan when I was 19 by myself, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But we going? Join us. You have to get your own room. Oh, that's really nice of you. That's really nice of you. I have to think about it. Yeah, of course I have to get my own room. I would prefer that as well. There seems to be a lot of really nice hotels that they have as a, you know, they have this selection of places that are reserved for the convention. I sense a nearby glyph. Well, right now I'm recharging, okay? I'm recharging. And we wait. So everyone says that it's really expensive to go as well. The tickets are not actually too bad, but I guess that buying merchandise and maybe getting food and maybe going to, what is it, Disneyland, might end up being a ton expensive. Don't stop when you get there wanting to move. You just keep moving about. Just keep moving. Don't go to sleep. 2 days. It is expensive. So what I mean, what is it that makes it expensive? Is it just these overall costs of eating, or it's living costs? I see. I think we are recharged enough for me to go get the glyph. If it will let me. They're aiming at me. Get to the ground. I'm on the ground now. Let's see. Can I get another skill? I can. Ground skimming. Regenerates. Click to learn. It's 4 and 5. We'll get that for now. Air tax, chair rental, etc. Oxygen. Going to the bathroom costs. No, I get it. No. You really need a group to do this stuff. And there is obviously nobody here. It's just me. I guess I'll have to go back and farm all this stuff next expansion. When there's no one here. Okay, so the researchers on the fire's up. Again, probably nobody here. Can I just defend them a little bit and then leave? Will that give me a point, I wonder? It's truly worth it. It's going to be my 4th BlizzCon this time. It does sound really nice. I will reconsider. You only live once, right? I would like to get some health. Can I get some health in here? No, not really. Or maybe I should if I dismount. No. I need to bring a lot of savings though, because knowing me, is it the owie? Is it the sort of the Dark Moon Fair section? I think is where you buy the merchandise. I see myself in that queue for a good old while, and I'll probably overbuy just because of the whole mood, just because I'm there. Knowing me, I have been at a convention twice in my life, but it was an anime convention. And it is quite a few years ago. It must be... Oh man, how many years ago was that? I think the last time I went, I'm gonna die, was the year before I went to Japan to study. So that must have been 2015. I could find the photos, to be honest. I was cosplaying. I was cosplaying as a villain. Hey, kitty. You're not gonna join? And it was a ton of fun. And that was, again, just a whole mood. Even if I wasn't as like a super big manga fan, I felt like a huge manga fan during the convention just because everybody else was, and it was just fun. Enjoying all that together. I'm gonna die here. But hopefully, no, I can't take any of them with me. I will die. I will die a lot. Save money, watch the free stuff online, breathe in a tin of vegetable soup and pretend it's an unwashed bit of an attendee sitting next to you. No. That doesn't sound very comfortable. It really doesn't sound very nice. But that is funny because I was reading this post where somebody was asking, I think it might have just been Blizzard, what would be the one advice they would give somebody that was going to BlizzCon. And most people wrote deodorant. Shower and deodorant. So I am thinking it's hot in that convention center, and I'm thinking that people get icky. So I'm also thinking that if I do go, I should probably go. Oh, I got it. I should probably go stay in a hotel that's pretty close to the convention center, so I can go shower like 3 times every day. But there is also something appealing about watching BlizzCon from my couch with snacks and in my own lonesome. But then again, where's the fun in that? You only live once. He. That hurts. That hurts like a lot. Owie. Okay, stay alive. Just gonna stay alive. I'm not even being targeted here. Let's see if we can avoid the overlap. Nope. I'm gonna die. I'm not dying. Oh, good. We're good. Oh, run out. Running out. Running out. Running out. It's actually fine. It's a big convention. And it can get cold outside. Really? What constitutes as cold? Because I was looking it up, and it said that Anaheim at that time of year was it between 17 and 25 degrees or something? That's pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable temperature. Deep flay allure. Alrighty. I'm gonna go back to Valdraken. I'm gonna... Is there... Did I get a pad or something I could... No. We'll wait. I saw those replies too. It was shower and deodorant and watch your drinks was also a big one. There was a lot of that. So I will be watching my drinks if I do go. Surprised by that the first time I went. Good aircon is a godsend. Yeah, do get a hotel room with a good aircon, a nice shower. That's about it. I wouldn't actually need anything else. All right, I've got a bit of a cooldown on my Hearthstone, so I think what I'm gonna do is I missed another goblin. I'm really bad at this. I could have tried for that mount 4 times during this stream. The next one is gonna be in Stormwind. So you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna try to remember. But for now, I'm just gonna get up and take a quick break while my Hearthstone recharges. And then I should be right back with you. Okie dokie, I am back, refreshed and re-stretched. I went and did circuit training in the nearby forest, not by myself, mind you, yesterday. And that always makes me sore in my muscles. Especially, I've got this little muscle, I think, in my upper arm. It feels exactly as though I had been vaccinated. I'm sore in just like a tiny area of my upper arm. It's so funny. I discovered, or I didn't discover, my parents discovered this. Oh, hang on, what? I thought it was done. No. Okay, we'll go back. Darn it. How much do I have to protect those researchers under fire? That took a really long time when it was just 3 people. I'll go back. Yeah, so my parents discovered this circuit training in the forest, and it's just a group of women that 8 years ago decided to start working out in the forest, doing a bit of circuit training. One of them started out by training the others, and she's since then quit. But there's this little assembly of mats and then some weights that you can just use for free. So we meet up 3 times a week, and I don't usually show up 3 times a week because one of them is Saturday morning at 8:30, and I get up before 6 every single morning, so I would like to get my sleep on Saturday. So I usually don't show up on Saturday, but then Monday and Thursday I do circuit training in the forest, and it's really nice to have an alternative to running, because running, however nice it is, it can get a tad boring, especially because I do like running, but I find it very boring. And so I always take the same route, which means I always see the same thing. And doing that 3 or 4 times a week gets very old very fast. So it's nice to have an alternative. Shall we take out the lieutenant? Are you with me? Mr. Panda? Mrs. Panda, I'm so sorry. Oh no, Mrs. Panda is not with me. I'm leaving. Darn it. Now what? I need this to complete my quest. Oh, no. I thought you were going to go cook, Sans. Not that I want you to leave or anything. No, I died. Okay. You have to do a lot more than you realize for them researchers in the cave. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll just stop. I think I would like to turn in this quest at the Dark Moon Fair. I just noticed it. I hadn't noticed it before, so let's go to Dalran and then to Stormwind, and then if the goblin should be up at that time, and I'll go take him out, and then I'll go and level a bit more on my warrior. Waiting to make the beef. What cut is it? What beef are you using? Is it oven baked? Is it a steak? Is it a patty? I'm running back and forth. Well, thank you for sticking around. Yeah, as we go. The only circuit training I do is to be an electrical engineer. No, patty. That's been a while since I've had that. You know, I keep thinking about this. I need to make burgers again soon. Hamburgers. It's been too long since I've made hamburgers. And it is grill season. And I do have a small grill in the barn. So I could potentially grill up some patties and make some hamburgers. But you know what? I hate elaborate cooking for myself. I love cooking for others. I love it if I have family or friends over and to cook up something nice, a couple of, like usually an entree and then a main course or a main and a dessert. And then actually spend some time in the kitchen. But I hate it if I spend time in the kitchen and then I go by the end, well, good job, you. This tastes like food. It's just, I prefer to do something really quick so I can just go watch TV while I eat. It's just, it's a comfort thing when I'm by myself, and it's much more of a social thing and an actual enjoyment to cook when I have someone to cook for. We say hamburgers, but do you put salad and fresh greens in it? Of course I do. Usually my standard go-to hamburger, and I've done this since I was a kid, is, well, not exactly anymore. When I was a kid, I used lettuce. These days I use a cabbage leaf, because you know me and cabbage. So I'll have a bun, and then I'll have cabbage, and then I will have a couple of cucumbers, and then I will have a couple of red bell peppers. Red is the best. Yellow is also good, but red is the best. And then the patty, and then fried onions on top. When I was younger, I used the the fried ones you buy in the store. Now I tend to fry them myself. Then that on top, and then loads of ketchup, and then the bun back on top. Do the cooking for others, but forget to invite them and eat the nice food for yourself. It's not the same thing, Ricasso. It's not the same. I actually like to serve some good food for others. What do you mean it's not a hamburger? Just have patty condiments and roasted onions. Lies. Lies. I don't... Is that an actual recipe, or are you sprouting nonsense? It is a hamburger in my mind. I know some people also put cheese on it. I have tried that. It's fine. If I want a deluxe version, there's been a couple of times where me and my friend have made a deluxe version. That includes all of the above mentioned, then a fried egg, then bacon. Maybe a slice of cheese. That's the premium version. Cheese? What do you mean no cheese? What do you mean no cheese? So you just want a bun and then a patty and then roasted onions, fried onions, and then another bun. That's super dry. Where's the ketchup? Where's the greens? I haven't done the goblin on this character. I should. I've got this. I've got the bag. Don't I have the bag? I've got the bag. No cheese. Okay, we can agree on that one. I don't usually use cheese, and if I do, it has to be a good cheese. That sort of the toast cheese, the really plasticky, cheap one is not the one that smells like fart when you open the box. Is just no. It has to be a good one, like an aged cheddar or something, like what I've got in my fridge. I would like to this weekend. What am I leveling at the moment? This character. I would like to this weekend make like a charcuterie with some sausage and some cheese and some nice bread and some red wine. I should have. I've invited my aunt and niece over for dinner, and knowing them, there will definitely be leftover wine. We can't. Both me and my aunt are really weak when it comes to alcohol, so there'll probably be leftovers, and I can have myself some charcuterie. Sounds like a real burger without all the extras. Might as well have a salad as a starter and a couple of burgers. Ketchup, strong mustard, Remon pickles. That is a hamburger from the Prince. So, in translation, a Prince is a wagon where they sell hot dogs. And what you describe right now is just a hamburger hot dog. That is basically what they put in a hot dog, but then with a patty instead of a sausage. Well, we can burger. Oi! I think my burger game is pretty strong. Get out of here. That is a hamburger. You're a hamburger. And selling the burger falls away. You're not wrong. You're not wrong that it does fall away. Especially the cucumbers and the bell peppers just tend to get kicked out on the other side of the burger when you bite into it. When I eat. So tell me then, do you usually have hamburgers with fries then? Because I like to, if I do make hamburgers and I feel extra, I will take a baked potato and I will cut it up into these old style cuts and put it in the oven with salt and pepper and oil and have it with remoulade. To eat burger. So rude. So rude. I very rarely indulge in fast food. And if I do, it's usually pizza. It's very, very rare I go out and have a burger with fries. But now we're talking so much about it, I kind of want to. I kind of want to put that on my list of the things I need to get next. We do actually have a place here nearby that serves a mean burger. My kind of burger with salad in it. And fries. So I might go and get one of those at some point. It's not even that expensive, actually. Maybe not this month, because this month I've got so many bills this month. I've got the car that doesn't want to behave. I have to buy a new stock of cat food, which is a big expense every time I have to buy cat food. It is, I have to buy kibble and I have to buy wet food, and I buy a huge stock at a time, a huge batch, so I'll have for a couple of months. With 3 cats, you run out pretty quickly. I'm just going to put that out there. So I've got the bi-monthly cat expense. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow for the yearly checkup. I should have postponed that, but now I finally manned up and did it. I have my friend. Oh my god, I can't even. I have my friend's birthday coming up, so she needs a present. My brother's graduating, so he needs an expensive present. I have got traveling expenses because I have to go to said birthday and said graduation party. I don't think this month is burger month, to be completely honest with you. At least not a fast food burger. I can afford to make homemade burgers, though. That's a different story. Nothing beats oil and salt. No, it doesn't really. Gotta go cook the patty, so I will not be back soon. Well, the stream is also gonna end in half an hour or so. So enjoy your dinner, enjoy your cooking. Hopefully I will see you around. Save money and have some gift. I should just eat what I buy for the cats. Yeah, that would save some money. Oh dear. I do already have the mince in the freezer, so it would just be the vegetables. I've got the ketchup. I have got cheese. I don't have eggs, but we live in the countryside, so I usually buy fresh eggs by the road. That is something I need in my life when I get my own house, is chickens, so I can have fresh eggs. So buy some roadside eggs. Skip the bacon. Got the cabbage. I need cucumber and I need bell pepper and I need burger buns. That is actually the only thing I need. And I could technically make the burger buns myself because I've got a sourdough in my fridge. Just chilling. For cheap birthday presents, print out a fake certificate for some charity that your friend is into. Money. I bought you a goat. In Africa. So you can't ever see this said goat. And I swear it's there. I swear it exists. Well, don't go to the birthdays and save money for BlizzCon. That's an idea. It is not until November, and so there's plenty of time to save up for it, technically. Oh, I should not forget the Hobgoblin this time. Getting back to Stormwind. I donated to a turtle charity for my friend who loves them. Was meant to get a certificate in the post, never came, so I had to make one. Oh, that is cute, though. And you did donate, so it's... I'm guessing you did. You're not lying, are you? Put this over here. There we go. I wonder if I should do more keys tonight or just relax. I tend to sometimes get a little bit lazy after stream and not actually play a lot of WoW. Just watch TV. The weather outside is also amazing. I took a very quick cat nap outside before the stream. First in the sun in the corner because it was a little bit windy, but I was getting roasted, so I had to move to the shade. And as I was lying there, Nox came by, my kitten, and she was quite confused. Excuse me, why are you lying on the grass? But then she joined me, so all was good. I think they also get tired when it's so hot. I usually find them sleeping when I get home from work. And they are not as enthusiastic about getting outside. They usually are. They've also got thick, long fur, so it's not a total surprise. For £60, I think I should get more than an email. You should get a certificate, and you should get a I don't know, a bracelet or some kind of little token thing. So lovely outside, but I can't do outdoor snoozing. The bugs get at me. Oh, the bugs are bad on your end? Right now, they're not too bad here. We got a lot of flowers and stuff in the garden, so bees and bumblebees and wasps are usually pretty occupied with the flowers. The only thing that could bother me is ants and flies. It's interesting because I feel like we have a lot of flies inside, but I hardly see them outside, so I don't know. I do see a lot of spider babies recently, though. And they get slapped because some of them will grow to be really big. I saw a baby version of the horror spider I told you guys about in winter. The one where I woke up, I was woken up by my cat, who was a kitten at the time, meowing. And so I wanted to see what was going on, and I reached out to turn on the light. I turned on the light, and right by my arm, on the wall right next to my pillow, there was this massive spider. It was huge. I've never seen such a big spider before, and I froze in place. I didn't know what to do. Is it gonna eat me? I felt like it was gonna jump into my face and start gnawing. It didn't, of course. It's still tiny, but it was big. It's tiny compared to me, but I still thought it was quite big. It looked like something that would hurt if I slapped it. So I manned up and I went outside and I got a shoe and I slapped it, and there was just this spider splatter on the wall afterwards. It was a lot of juice in that spider. Let's just call it that. I think they believe I'm a flower. Do you smell nice? Do you look like a flower? Hands crawl up the chair legs onto me, up a trouser leg. Spiders will nest in my hair, flies in the ear holes, and lots of eating the spider show dominance. Just go. Yeah, no. I don't think it's very tasty. And if it bites me, I don't think I will feel that good. They do have venom, those spiders, but they can't bite through the skin, so you're good. You're good to go. Okay, someone's got the charger. If I pat you, if I pat you, will I get your luck? Maybe. I tend to vacuum the spiders up, less mess, and they're stuck inside a bag for the night. I usually do that as well, but this guy was so big, I would be afraid that he would crawl out of the vacuum. It's just, I've never seen such a big spider. I don't even. Never. Never again. So big, he had the vacuum and was ready to use it on you. Almost. My mom didn't believe me, but then a couple of days passed and we saw another one, almost, excuse you, almost as big, crawling across the floor. You could almost, it was so big you could hear its steps on the floor. Like it was wearing jogging shoes. Trainers, and of course my cats were chasing it, but they didn't catch it, and I smushed it with a newspaper, rolled up newspaper. Could use a spider right now with that fly. Yeah, I could. I do keep most of them alive. There's some good luck spiders. We call them cross spiders because it looks like they've got a little cross on their back, on their body. And they are very cute, and they make beautiful webs. And I would never kill one of those. I've seen very big ones of those, and it's just, for some reason, I'm not scared of them because they're so pretty, and we've always grown up with the thought that they would bring you luck. So a couple of them have been inside during the winter. Nope. Nope. And nope. And then we've got the daddy long legs, or dandy long legs, depending on who you are, or who you ask. Are those they've got small round bodies and then really long thin legs, and they usually live in the corners. Those are very good because they eat other spiders. They eat the big ugly black spiders, so they get to live unless they have babies. I had one living in the corner of my bathroom once, and she had babies, and I didn't do anything when she had all her eggs, because she was hanging out, and I thought, well, you and your babies will eat a lot of spiders and a lot of flies if I leave you alone. But then said babies hatched, and there was just these tiny little black spots everywhere in the bathroom, and it was kind of disgusting. So I vacuumed them all up, the entire family. I felt like a monster. Just vacuuming up an entire family of spiders. I hate the daddy long leg spiders. They are gross, but they are quite poisonous actually. But they can't bite through your skin again, so they will poison the other spiders. I usually, if I don't like them, I will grab them like this and throw them outside. I had a nest of them fall on my... Oh no. I feel so sorry for you. I would be traumatized as well. You know how they say that you eat a lot of spiders in your sleep? Like you eat eight spiders a year in your sleep. They say. I just don't... I can't think of why a spider would crawl into my mouth while I'm sleeping. Oh, I'm just gonna skedaddle up here and get eaten, because why not? Nothing better to do. Middle of the night. I have to say, I showered 3 times after shaving my head. Yeah. I think I might do the same thing. Speaking of, I need a serious haircut. My hair is way too long at this point in time, and I hate having it loose because it's just everywhere. I just feel like it's not that long ago I had a haircut last time. Don't understand. I think I might go over here if I am allowed. Mr. Fly, you really... you need to go see Nox, because she will eat you. My kittens love chasing flies, and it is good for me, because that means less flies for me to stab. But they do get a bit of an upset tummy if they eat too many flies. If you do chop them up, keep it for a fake mustache and beard if you need to flee the country disguise. What? What mob? tend to eat biscuits before sleeping rather than spiders. Yeah, biscuits and tea before sleep. That's nice. Though it is ice cream season now, so I've been eating quite a few ice creams recently. I'm not gonna lie. They had them on sale in the store, so I bought a couple of packets. And sometimes, you know how when you become an adult, you can eat whatever you like and as much of it as you like. Ooh, what was that? Sash. Do I have it? I wonder if I have it. The appearance. I mean, sometimes I get the urge to eat not one Magnum ice cream, but two. Because I'm an adult and I can do whatever I want. Usually I stick to one. I haven't yet given in and had two. Because I will get an upset stomach. Way too much. Oh, my hair. Did you call my hair a mob? It is a bit of a mob, actually. Ah, well, that's a good idea, actually. Donate it. I guess I could. But that would mean I'd have to go quite short. I just want to chop off, like, maybe this much. That would be nice. It would be so much easier to handle. What am I doing in here? I'm rescuing Baron Burnquell. Is it an escort mission? It is most definitely an escort quest. It smells of escort quest. My hair is much easier to match. I mean, it is trendy to cut your hair short, like completely short. I could get a buzz cut. I don't think I would like that though. I'd had very short hair at one point, like a pixie cut was the shortest, and that was in second year, somewhere between second and third year of high school. I had a pixie cut, which I actually quite liked, but the problem was you had to cut it every other week to maintain the style. But it was really nice to wake up in the morning and just go and then you would be good, because it was supposed to be just a little bit sort of messy and it was great. It was nice. Are you gonna come? Am I okay? You're teleporting. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank you, Blizzard. Thank you. Escorting is just... those are the worst quests. My dad and I agreed to go grab a beer together on the harbor tomorrow. So I just hope and pray that I won't have super sore teeth when I leave the dentist tomorrow. I usually don't have really... well, there's been once in my life where there was a new dentist who'd been employed in the dental clinic I used to go to, and she made everything hurt. She was quite vicious. I haven't collected that appearance. Okay, cool. She was quite vicious. I should sell some of this stuff. But other than that, I've never had any teeth problems. Knock on wood. So I can't imagine, unless they really like to pull out somebody's teeth. I have been told, this is the first time I'm going to this dental clinic, I have been told that they quite like removing teeth. So maybe I will show up on stream this Sunday with a huge gap in my frontal teeth. Oh yeah, he just thought it would look better if you removed it. Midweek beers. Well, my dad suggested it. We could go for Friday beers, but you know what? Sometimes you need a midweek beer. You don't have to get drunk. You can just get one beer. You could try to groom it into an afro. I don't think I could ever get an afro, to be honest. Dreadlocks, maybe, but... What's... Monkey! I keep feeling like I've got raid tonight, but I don't. It's because I've streamed on Wednesdays in the past, so I keep feeling as though... Oh, there we go. As though I should be preparing for raid. Here we go, panther hunting. This is what I like about Stranglethorn. You've got a lot of quests in the same spot, and many of them you can turn in and then you get a new one without actually having to run back. Although it is very satisfying to run back and have this big cluster of completed quests. Can I get to this? Yes. You could do Illival for funsies, or I could not. I have to, at some point in the future, go back and do a lot of Razageth, because I did not get the mount from her. I did not get the dragon mount skin from Razageth. So yeah, I have to summon my little hatchling here. As far as I remember. No crystal gaze. Thank you very much. Did we get it? Oh, yeah, I think we did. Bites of basilisk meat. I finally went ahead and made myself some bread porridge for breakfast this weekend. I don't believe I told you guys about it, how I always had it at my grandmother's place, and it was something I always looked forward to. And I would enthusiastically ask her, so we're having bread porridge when I visit. I can't, it's just not as good what I make as hers. It's just, I can't. I don't know what she did. I think she just put more sugar in it, to be honest. It's an old Danish thing. Hi, do you want to come join? Do you hear me talk about bread porridge? Hi. Nox decided to join, so she's gonna rub her face all over the microphone before she settles down, if she does. Hi. Did you discover anything new today? Did you go into any ditches? You're very dusty. You're very dusty. How are you doing? Hmm? You good? You're purring. You must be good. Your brother is not much of a lab cat, and you know what? That's actually kind of good because he's twice your size. Yeah, I know it's good. She was a baby a minute ago. She and her brother grew up really fast. They have slowed down though, their growth, it feels like. He is a big cat. He's a really big cat. I think he's twice as big as my old kitty. Nox, I think, is gonna be a small, elegant little cat. It's funny, they're very different in their build. So Bumle, my male, has got a very sort of broad head and a broad nose. Can we discuss this position? I'm trying to play the game, Nox. He's got quite a broad head, and a big nose. Like, he's very, very pretty. He's very pretty. She's got a very small frame and a small face, right? You do have a small face. Yeah, you do. I'm gonna be turned to stone. Yeah. Can we? Can you hear her in the mic? So it's quite interesting how different they are. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on this pop filter, aren't I? Crisp. That is exactly. Yeah, I'm not gonna grow upwards anymore either. Can we? Ow! Your claws are pointy. I do try to cut them out. She's gonna leave. That's usually what she does. She'll come and greet me and mess up my microphone, and then she'll leave again. So yeah, and both of them have become quite long-haired and bushy tails, and I need to keep an eye on them to make sure I brush them if they do start to get tangles. Could be really bad if they got very tangled fur. It can be really painful for cats and dogs for that matter. Can I grab this without getting aggro? That would be lovely. Thank you so much. You're doing stuff that isn't focused on me. Why not focus all on me? Yeah, she is like that. She really is like that. But if I do focus on her, she is not gonna stop and she's gonna drool all over me. She's a drawler, I'm afraid. When she is really enjoying herself, she drools. And I don't understand why such a pretty and elegant little cat can drool so much. Crawl in ditches and drool all over you. It's quite something. I don't see any stranglethorn tigers here. Oh, here's one. That draw is very black. Yes. It's cute, but it's kind of, no, thank you very much. At least I know that the water that they drink is clean, because I make sure that they've got access to clean, fresh water every day. And they drink a lot, especially in summer. I should just see where the goblin is gonna spawn next. He is gonna be in, oh no. In the Azure span. The Azure span. All this talk of food has unsurprisingly made me hungry. Is that an ant in my... Something is hurting. Is that an ant? It felt like an ant just peed on me. Do they actually pee or do they bite? I'm unsure. It hurts. What was that? Did you say peel or pee? I said pee. I've always heard that ants pee on you, and that's what hurts. One cat I knew would sit and drip drool rather than fall asleep, just sitting there holding off a drip. No, that's so gross. Why? Just why? Fortunately, Nox doesn't do that. Knock on wood. She's gonna be terrible as an oldie, isn't she? Hey, Bomley. Hi. Do you want to come say hi? I know you really don't want to be on my lap, but hi, big kitty. Yeah, come say hi to the stream. You chunky boy. Here he is. Hi. Can you show your face to the camera? No. Just a little bit. Hmm? Yeah, that's a microphone. Does it smell interesting? Yeah. Can go now. That's fine. That pop fills are looking mighty nice. I don't know what it is with it. I swear it's not there's no catnip on it, or I don't know. I didn't dip it in sausages. It's yeah, there's 3 cats in this house, and I must say I am so happy I let them be outdoor cats because they were so much work when they were indoor cats until they got big enough. And now that they can actually go outside and burn off some steam, it is so much easier for me. I swear I had to cancel raid nights and walk up in the middle of keys because they needed me. That's not the case anymore, fortunately. They will be completely exhausted by the end of the day. I think once we get to winter, though, it's gonna be them being inside a lot more. Are you hungry? You are hungry, aren't you? So am I. We've been talking about burgers. I think we're all hungry. I think, yeah. Man. One thing I will say about that birthday that I'm going to is I will be properly fed. My friend is a very good cook, and it is tradition that she makes this cake spread. So there'll be 3 or 4 or in 5 different kinds of cakes there. And then this year I actually have time to stick around for the evening. Last year I had to leave early, actually because I was going here before we officially moved. So I could only be there for the afternoon for the cake, and then in the evening they usually order in or something like that. And this time around I could actually stick around for the sort of a samba party. It's been a long time since I've done anything like that. I really look forward to it. Need to think about the logistics though, because I've got 3 cats that will also be hungry while I'm hungry. Okay, let's go back to camp. And then I should have time to go back to camp and then go to the Asher Span for the goblin. Could bring my druid there. What's up, kitty? Hi. Are you hungry? I know. I know. We'll get food soon. What should I make for that fish? Something quick. I want to make that salad, and then maybe I will make some noodles. Maybe I'll make some noodles because I don't want to wait for the rice, honestly. The rice takes too long. The noodles are very quick. Did you hear the meow? Got good ears. They talk a lot. They're very talkative. I think that's because I'm also very talkative around them. I've always been talking a lot to them because who else should I be talking to? Myself, maybe. Who I also talk a lot to myself. It's nice to actually have somebody to talk to. I don't suppose an automated food dispenser would solve things. For them, I don't think I could get an automated food dispenser. A vending machine, maybe. You know, in Japan, they have these vending machines where you can get warm fries and actually a burger and actually ramen. I don't think it's very good, but you can. I could buy a vending machine. Set that up. I would have to buy things to actually stock it with, though, so. And I don't think I would feel very good after a couple of days. In all honesty. Get this. Get this. And we get this. Cutie. Feel sorry for the chef they stopped in the vending machine. Right? Feels a bit crammed. And the funny thing is that these vending machines would be at stops in the middle of the nowhere. Japan has got a lot of convenience stores, but we went on a field trip at some point from university in Japan, and we went across this very much countryside, and there was no convenience stores, and we went to this resting stop, and the only thing they had were these vending machines, and many people were actually fighting to making noises, are you? Fighting to get some of the food in that vending machine because there was a limited amount and we were a bus full of students. So I'm pretty sure I did not get anything. Did I get some fries or something? It was not very good. It was really sad. It was really, really sad. If I did get something, it would have been fries. I might have had, knowing me, I probably had an onigiri or something, a rice bowl in my bag. I usually bring a lot of food with me on outings, on trips, because I tend to be very hungry from 1 minute to the next, and then I just need food. Oh, there's a cat in the camera now. I don't have a cat cam, but I set it up so you can actually see the cat bed up there. Aren't you a pretty one? Doing the daily bath. I woke up this morning, and actually also yesterday morning, and both kittens were in my bed cleaning themselves. I don't know, I think they both had their morning shower at the time I was getting up. For some reason. Can I see the portal? Maybe in a sec. Hi, Bumley. Did you join my stream? Yeah. That's so nice. I have a cat cam-ish. I need another extension cord. I need another USB extension cord to set up my cat cam, which is then going to be the webcam. If this lasts, it has lasted 2 hours, so technically it could last. If it lasts for a stream, then I would feel safe setting up my webcam as a cat cam, if there is indeed a cat in here. I would just need another USB extension. I am in the Azure span. I don't see a portal. 6. Oh, there it is. What we got here? Tuska tackle box. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. Hey, Noxie, are you gonna join? We might get 2 cats in the camera. No, she sat on the bed. Gotta safe and sober when it comes to food. The alternatives aren't great. Belts and shoe soles and tapestry. Let me out. Yeah, I always keep some crackers and some almonds or some hazelnuts and some fruit. And in Japan, you could buy these really handy onigiris, which would practically be a meal. I think he spawned. I should hurry over there. No, he didn't. Just looked like it. So right, for cats, they can clean themselves like that. But if I try, I'll get a sore neck and scare the neighbors. That's the least of your worries, I think. All right, 1 mount, please. I don't think I'll get them out. I have a feeling. How many days do we have left? A week? Maybe I shouldn't give up yet. We've still got a little over a week before he disappears. The worst thing to happen is I get I know. The visual is not great. Where did Nuxie go? Did she go behind the curtain? That would be like her. And my makeshift blackout curtain is a temporary thing. I'm gonna be in so much trouble when my cousin comes by. She actually comes by in just a couple of weeks, and she's to stay here for a couple of weeks while she works, does a summer job. And I'm gonna give her my bedroom, my current bedroom, because that'll be the handiest for her, and I would have to invade her space all the time to play WoW if I let her sleep in that bed behind me. So we have to switch places. And this room does not have blackout curtains, so it'll take some getting used to for me, I think. Does that really do anything? I play so little balance. I'm just pressing buttons at the moment. Buttons that seem logical. I've seen people get all the items in one drop in that goblin. I think I might have gotten 2 items once, which was I still don't have the Hearthstone actually. So I got the banner and the bag, I think maybe, or a weapon and the bag. I got a couple of things, but I have not gotten a lot at the same time. All right. And oh, I got the bag. Oh, and I got another pet. So I've got the bag. That's good. We don't mind that. I can switch out one of these. I could not switch out one of those. Hello? Will it not let me? What if I maybe it's because it's in that bag. I want to switch around. Yep. Move these two. There we go. And there we go. I think I've got the ball pit many times, but I don't mind that actually, because that was sort of seemed like the main attraction. So it's not too bad that he's got such a high drop chance that you get several of him. I'm gonna end the stream for now. I'm gonna wrap up. I've got a tired and hungry cat in the background. It's still over here. I keep doing this. I can't tell. I don't think. And I need to get some food. We talked way too much about food, and I definitely need to make those correct hamburgers at some point during this week. Excellent stream. Thank you. And thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you for coming by at sort of on such a short notice. I'm going to be back on Sunday as per usual at 2 p.m. So until then, have a great week and take care of yourselves and each other.